So, you have a new big-brained romance for me?
Yes, sir, I do, and this thing's gonna take place, like, immediately after the previous season ended.
So you mean after we saw Kaguya and Shirogane holding hands in the student council room, making the audience assume that they were actually together officially?
What? No, did we do that?
Yeah, we kinda did, for sure.
Well, if that's where we left off, then it just renders the entire premise of the movie invalid.
Well, what if we just never acknowledged that scene existed?
That works, and so the story's gonna pick up the night of the culture festival, when Kaguya was back home telling Hayasaka about the kiss she had with Shirogane, right?
Okay, classic gossip fest, for sure.
Then Kaguya was gonna learn that she did a whoopsie and gave Shirogane a kiss that's made for a little more spicy stuff.
That's a bad thing. Oh, very bad. I mean, couldn't she just explain to Shirogane that that's not what she meant to do, and she got swept up in the moment, and it didn't actually mean anything super special?
Or better yet, what if she actually went all in on the baby-making stuff?
Because this is Kaguya-Sama. The whole premise of the show kind of revolves around the fact that people are unable to talk to each other about their innermost feelings.
Oh, it isn't?
It sure is. And so, after that, Kaguya was just so embarrassed. And of course, the next day she shows up at school as a chibi.
What?
Like a chibi, a cute little gremlin baby. So the stress of giving Shirogane a kiss made her lose all her height?
Well, no, she's not actually like a chibi. It's just like a physical manifestation of the mental state she's in, so to help the audience kind of understand where she's at.
Yeah, you couldn't just show her like cold and distant and sleep deprived. You had to show the chibi.
Yes, sir, we did, because this way we can sell Kaguya chibis.
I am suddenly very on board with this plan.
And why just stop there? I mean, there's so many other main characters we can make in the chibis. Maybe we even do the side characters as well.
You hear that? I think I'm hearing the ringing of money bells.
Cool. Well, meanwhile, while all this is happening, Kaguya's gonna have a trial inside her head to try to determine if by kissing Shirogane she violated the Japanese penal code.
And is she?
Oh, who the heck knows? Realistically speaking, it's just a bunch of versions of Kaguya all arguing to have their way on what they should do next.
Then why bother having it in a courtroom?
Hey, shut up. And so then it's gonna end up with Kaguya's original personality of Ice Kaguya taking over her.
Cool. So does that mean like she's super cold? Like she physically emits chill?
Yeah, and she's just giving Shirogane like the cold shoulder, acting like the kiss was just because she got swept up in the moment or whatever.
What's Shirogane gonna do in response?
Oh, just absolutely fail to hold her hand in the most spectacular way, despite the fact that she clearly wants him to hold her hand.
Wait, what happened to that? I just got swept up in the moment and I'm all icy now, Kaguya.
Oh, that was the previous scene. We're all done with that.
Oh, okay.
And then Kaguya's gonna decide that she just can't be around Shirogane, so she's gonna run away whenever she sees him. So she's just gonna be running through the hallway, down the stairs, up a two-story building through a window.
What?
But eventually Shirogane's gonna corner her at the top of a stairwell, and they're gonna have a long old talk.
Well, what do they talk about?
Oh, I have no clue. That's not really important. Okay, but then what was the point of that chase?
To show Kaguya's Spider-Man powers clearly.
Makes sense. I absolutely like her character 1,000 times more now that I know she's a secret Spider-Woman. And Shirogane, he's gonna go to Kaguya's cousin Maki, right? But she's gonna abandon him completely after discovering that he got to first base before her.
Oh, yeesh. Kinda sounds like she's got her own problems to deal with.
Oh, for sure. And then Kaguya, she's gonna go to her friend, and they're gonna try to work out how they can get Shirogane to kiss her.
Oh, so that's what this is all about? She just wants a kiss?
That's what we're going with. And so then the gang's gonna all gather at Fujiwara's house, and they're gonna have some crazy antics.
Oh, crazy antics at Fujiwara's house? I can only imagine.
The end in Shirogane receiving a pair of handcuffs from Fujiwara's little sister, just packed with malicious intent.
Are there ever handcuffs packed with non-malicious intent?
And then Kaguya and Shirogane, they're gonna end up at a park together where they're just gonna start talking about their feelings again.
Oh, and how's that go?
Well, Shirogane ends up kissing her and holding her hand, so all in all, pretty bad. Well, that sounds good. How is that bad? Well, I mean, that means we've officially squeezed out the last drops of the courtship, so, I mean, there's not much more we can realistically talk about story-wise.
Well,
do they actually say the words?
No, you're right. They haven't said the words yet.
Well, you gotta say the words, or else it doesn't actually count. Alright, so let's just say they go on a proper date, and at the end of it, Kaguya properly confesses. Oh, that means Shirogane wins! 10 accounting owes me $10,000 dues!
What?
Wasn't this whole show kind of based on the premise that whoever confesses loses? Well, I put a lot of money into this thing. Yeah, I mean, but that was like 3 seasons ago. I think we moved a little bit beyond that initial premise.
I haven't.
Okay then, so the movie's gonna end immediately where we already thought we were at the end of season 3 with Kaguya and Shirogane together officially. Okay, it sounds cool, but realistically speaking, I don't know how we're gonna translate this into getting butts in seats. That is a good point. You know what? We could try the Christmas play.
What's that?
It's essentially where you make a movie take place at Christmas time, even if it has absolutely nothing to do with Christmas.
Oh, I see.
So, people are gonna go like, oh, it's Christmas time, there's a Christmas movie, let's go watch it, and then their butts are in seats and we have our money. And you know what? Actually, that's gonna make the handcuff joke make a lot more sense.
What?
You know what? Never mind. But anyway, I was also wondering, since this is technically a movie, how are we planning to release it for Western fans over there?
Oh, I was just thinking like maybe a 4-episode OVA.
Fair enough, but if we're splitting into 4 episodes already, you want to add an opening and an ending to there?
Sure, why not? I mean, we don't need to put that much effort into it though, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's gonna win any awards or anything. Right?
Hey guys, the anime pitch meaning from The Thing you just finished watching like a second ago. Anyway, if you're an eagle-eyed viewer and you noticed that the video looked a little different, that's because we got a new lens in here, and I don't know if it's gonna look good. So long story short, if you're seeing this, then the lens probably worked out, or it didn't, you'll still see it anyway. And if you want to keep on seeing things, then why not click over here to watch something that YouTube thinks you should watch next. Or maybe I think you should watch it next. Maybe I put it there. Anyway, happy holidays and happy new year and all that other stuff. See you later.